My vision for the Dr. Ambedkar Telangana State Secretariat was to create a global landmark. I wanted this building to be the best secretariat, a secretariat where the people of Telangana would have an emotional connect with, a secretariat that reflected the aspirations of the people of Telangana, a design that would last for a good 150 years, a building that is very proud of its past and looks forward with great eagerness to the present and the future. Remember, we are living in the space age, so we created a building that was heritage but with space age technology. When I designed the Telangana State Secretariat, we took a rectangular footprint. This is very evocative of temple design, and we created four main cardinal gateways. We created 6 floors of administration offices. Then the 7th to 11th floors was all ceremonial halls, multi-purpose halls, and a fantastic sky lounge. The sky lounge just comes down below the dome. You can feel the environment, the visage, the view of Telangana in 1 second, all around it. That's why we call it the Telangana 360 or the Hyderabad 360. This building is also gold rated. This is the first secretariat to be designed by a woman, a first secretariat to have a gold IGBC rating. We have designed this along sustainable principles. Every material that you see out of here comes out of Hyderabad, except for the sandstone that came out of Rajasthan. Every window that we have created permits and facilitates cross ventilation, natural lighting. Now, these are the basic principles of sustainability. Lofty ceilings, so you would feel cool air coming through. There is a 12 feet wide corridor that connects up every part of the secretariat. This is actually a giant shading device, and therefore you will have automatic cool interiors. We've tried to reduce the carbon footprint to a very large extent by these very principles of using natural materials, effective cross ventilation, effective natural lighting, and the works. The beauty of Hyderabad is that it sits in the center of the country of India, and therefore it has had the luck to experience all kinds of different cultures. The ancient Deccan Kakatiya culture, the Middle Eastern culture that came in later, the European culture that also came before independence, and of course the contemporary culture that we all live in. So what you're looking at is a fusion design. We have 34 domes. The domes, I would call it the delight of domes. We have 34 domes. All of them are made out of steel trusses so as to reduce the dead weight to the structure. The domes are hemispherical, taken out of temples with a ring of lotus leaves, temple finials on top, and the works. So the detailing is all very, very temple oriented. The proportioning system is temple oriented, though most of the columns are indeed European columns. So it is, I would say, a grand exercise in fusion and contextual architecture. You see, I am somebody who strongly believes in contextual architecture for public buildings. Why public buildings? Is because a public building is something that the people of a state, of a country can have a mental connect to. Now, I've done buildings all over the world, and wherever I've done buildings in Malaysia. I've also done resorts in Andamans, where we took the local architecture and created something beautiful so that the people, the end users, had an emotive connect, an intellectual connect. Remember, Hyderabad is a place of high-tech architecture, and rightfully so. Gachibowli is now the international IT center of the world. If you go to Gachibowli, you feel like you're in New York or Chicago. But I wanted the secretariat to be a sharp contrast so that even the younger generation that's growing up will find the secretariat as an educational tool. What was the glorious past of Telangana like, and what it could be. So I think it's a great enlightening educational tool, a cultural tool, and the very tenets of contextual architecture.